Gerardo Janke with the Empire Longevity Pyramid of Health. The fourth aspect, and some of you are going to be like, I don't even know where to start with this, is great sleep. Great sleep. Not good, not, I have to tell you, this is an aspect that's in my practice, one of the toughest things we have to get people to do. In my practice, when I have a service come clean my office, when do they do that? When we are busy during the day or when we're gone, when our office is literally asleep. Of course we have them come in at nighttime. Why? Because they get the job done quicker and better when there's no one here, when the office is asleep. So you do your best healing and repairing when you are sleeping. Your body wants to do that. You do your best fighting. You know, what's amazing, a couple of examples for you. One is, when you get any kind of cold, sickness of some kind, what's the very first thing your body wants to do? Does it want to get up and go, hey, let's go for a 5-mile jog? No, it says, let's go rest and sleep. Why is that? Because your body fights best when you're not doing that stuff, when you're focusing on getting that great sleep so it can repair and heal. So what do most people do? Yeah, they ignore what their body wants and they go, let's go do this, and they actually make the disease or the cold and the flu to be around for even longer. When in doubt, get some sleep. So I'm a big fan of being regimented about sleep, regimented about our sleep. Again, we'll talk about this more down the road. We'll bring in people to talk to you about this. I am, boom, in bed by this time. I tell people often, I start the process of sleep. How many of you have had a child and said to that child, Johnny, we're going to half an hour, get ready to go to bed. Mom, I don't want to. You've heard that, right? I don't want to. Johnny, half hour. So you start the process. You told Johnny already, half an hour, we're going to go to sleep. You start the process. So I have 2 cats I got to take care of and a dog. So I have to make sure they're taken care of. That means that I go brush my teeth, go to the bathroom. I take my Hulk Hogan vitamins. I put on my PJs. I say my prayers. Boom, I'm in bed. I usually listen to something when I'm in bed, like some music, or I have an audiobook or something just over there, just out there. So those 14 squirrels I talked about, they have something to pay attention to. And so I start the process. I decrease the bright lights, decrease the noises. After that, my clock goes off my phone goes off within 22 minutes. Boom. So that's already turned off. So I start the process. It's so important that we start a process, a system of sleeping. Once again, when Johnny was a baby, you knew, boom, the baby's going to be in bed by 7 o'clock. And you start the process of that. You found it super important to make sure the baby had a nap during the day, maybe a couple naps during the day. Those were super, super important for you. How come they're not super important for you? Oh, okay. See, you tell me, and I hear this from you, you tell me, well, you know, I got stuff. I know you got stuff to do. There's a game on. Yeah, I know. That movie. You got to find out what happened to that body from 30 years ago. Did they find that body from 30 years ago? And all the other stupid reasons why we stay up. I can't impress upon you enough. Boom. Get to sleep. If I ask you what time you get up, you're like, oh, I get up at this time. What time you go to sleep? Well, it's between this time and this time. No. I go to bed this time, I wake up at that time. Making a system of sleep will dramatically help you. We make a system of sleep. I also stop eating a certain time. I make sure I do this. It's a system. We'll teach you about that. Very simple to do, reasonable, effective, cost effective. We get you into a system of sleeping. It will improve you. See you next video.